What is time? Time, what a strange concept. Did humans invent time? If you ask a physicist what time actually is, the answer will shock you. They have no idea. Isaac Newton believed that the world came equipped with a master clock. The clock broke time up into seconds and minutes. Even more surprisingly, the deep sense we have of time passing from past, present, and future may be an illusion. The idea of a timeless truth is so odd that it is hard for us to see how it could be true. Everything we do in time. How can our understanding of something so normal and familiar be so wrong? We think of time as a moving river flowing forwards towards the future. Science is showing us that time, with its past, present, and future, from the reign of the great dinosaurs to the birth of your great-great-great-grandchildren, exist all at once. Albert Einstein's theories of relativity suggest not only that there is no single special present, but that all moments are equally real. We exist in a sort of space-time landscape. Physicists see time as what a clock can measure. Mathematically, time is like the frames in an old movie film. The arrow of time shows the universe is moving towards a messier state. An egg dropped to the floor cannot reverse and assemble itself again. A messier universe showing entropy does not mean time is moving forward. Past, present, and future may be no different than talking about up and down or north and south. The fact that we remember the past and not the future has nothing to do with time passing. It is only connected to the differences between moments we remember. A clock measures the ticks between events, not the speed from one moment to another. Einstein's Relativity dictates that, like a strange syrup, time flows slower on moving trains than in the stations, and faster on mountaintops than in the valleys. This theory has been proven with experimentation using atomic clocks. Time for our wristwatch is not exactly the same as time for our head. A person standing is still moving in space-time. They are just moving through time. If a person starts walking, then some of that movement is taken away from time. Time then slows down. Physicist Brian Greene uses bread slices to explain the expanse of time. Slices making up an imaginary loaf can be the nows of a given observer. Each slice represents space at one moment of time from his or her perspective. The connections between the slices, in the order in which the observer experiences them, fills out space-time. If we take this idea to a logical extreme and imagine that each slice depicts all of space at a given moment of time, according to one observer's viewpoint, and if we include every possible slice, from the ancient past to the distant future, the loaf will encompass all time for the entire universe. Imagine an alien living 7 billion light years from Earth. He is sitting in his living room. You are also sitting in your home. Imagine that both you and the alien's now slice coincides exactly. After a little while, the alien stands up and goes for a walk in a direction that turns out to be directly away from you. His now slice changes into your past. If he moves towards you, his now slice would be in your future. This tiny angular change has no noticeable effect in the alien's vicinity. The difference between his new now and that of anyone still sitting in his living room is minuscule. But over the enormous distance of 7 billion light years, this tiny shift in his idea of now is amplified. The alien's conception of reality of now is every bit as real for him as our idea of reality is for us. This idea suggests that every possible moment in time already exists.